I Pledge Allegiance to the Lamb is a song that talks about being sold out to Christ and what it means, and it looks back at the time when Christians were persecuted, when they were martyred for their faith. The place that we're standing in right at this moment is the Colosseum in Rome, Italy. One emperor said that he had to give the people bread and he had to give the people spectacles, and that would keep them happy. And of course at that time it was a criminal offense to be a Christian. It was against the law to be a Christian. And history teaches us, or at least tradition teaches us, that in this place Christians were actually thrown to the lions. There were many, many people that were martyred for their faith, and in that our cultures are the same, are similar, that we both cultures want spectacular things to happen. It makes me stop and think, what would happen in our culture if suddenly Christianity was outlawed? Could it happen again? Could in America Christians be martyred? I don't know the answer to that question. It does happen around the world, and we all need to look inside of our hearts and ask ourselves, what would happen if Christianity was outlawed? What would happen if we had to make the decision? And when I wrote the song, that's the question I asked myself, Ray, what would happen if you had to make that decision today? And I hope by the grace of God my answer would be, I pledge allegiance to the Lamb with all my strength, with all I am. And I will seek to honor His commands. I pledge allegiance to the Lamb.
Dad, has it always been this way?
Hell, even from the beginning, men hated Jesus. Even though He did nothing but love them and teach them and heal them, they nailed Him to a cross. They thought they had killed Him, but they only set Him free to live in the hearts of people like you and me who believe in Him. Then came the apostles, and most of them were killed for telling other people about Jesus. But by that time it was too late. There were hundreds of people who believed in Jesus. So they tortured them and killed them, and they even left their bodies to rot as an example to other people. But the church kept right on growing, watered by the blood of these precious saints.
But Dad, did they want to die?
No. They didn't want to die. I mean, many of them had children just like you that they had to leave behind. But they were forced to make a choice. I mean, they could choose to live this one life here on earth and reject Jesus and be damned. Or they could choose to believe in the words of Jesus and live forever.
I think I understand.
Here, maybe this will help you understand.
I have heard how Christians long ago were brought before a tyrant's throne, and they were told that He would spare their lives if they would renounce the name of Christ. Son of God, they would not deny, like a great angelic choir sing. I can almost hear their voices ring. I pledge allegiance to the Lamb with all my strength, with all I am. I will seek to honor His commands. I pledge allegiance to the Lamb. Now the years have come and the years have gone, and the cause of Jesus still goes on. Now our time has come to count the cost, to reject this world, to embrace the cross, and one by one let us live final day, let us proudly stand and boldly say, I pledge allegiance to the land with all my strength, with all I am. I will seek to honor His commands. I pledge allegiance to the land of God, who bore my pain, who took my place, who wore my shame. I will seek to honor His commands. I pledge allegiance to the land.
You've got to remember that it wasn't always this way. I mean, my dad could even pray in school. Of course, they took that away from him, and then it became incorrect for us to believe in the Bible. And after that, they just stripped our right to worship away from us, and we quietly stood by. But son, I hope that you're never put in a position that you have to choose between your faith and your life. But if you are, I know which choice you're going to make, because I know that Jesus lives inside of you. In the meantime, just pray like I taught you how to. And take care of your mom. And remember that God is the Father of the fatherless.